Welcome to the JDBC application development tutorial. So with the previous tutorial we have seen how to connect to the database and how to obtain records from the database using the SQL statements, and in this tutorial we can discuss with how to insert data to the database. So we can change some little coding in the previous program itself. Right now here in the previous program I'm going to take one more variable, string SQL, and for that SQL variable, so I'm going to put string insert into EMP values. So it is supposed to be 103 comma single quote and XYZ comma ABC comma, and I'm going for 10. Alright, it's a simple insert statement which is there in SQL. So it was going to insert 103 XYZ ABC and 10 to the EMP database, and the row must be unique, so we can see this row exists or no. Yes, here the ID with 103 does not exist here, so we can use that 103 over here. And the next statement is so we can go for statement so here after statement, so we can go for stmt dot execute update. I'm going to go for this statement which will be SQL, right? So it's tmt dot execute update. So after execute update we can go for connection dot close, and before that connection dot commit, which is used to commit the transaction to the database. Okay, so here this is a statements which we need to make the modifications into the previous program. So here from the previous program we have connection object statement and the result set. Result set is not necessary here. You can remove that result set, and URL and SQL is most important here. So class.forName, we are loading the class under JDBC.odbc JDBC driver, as well as we are specifying the URL of the database, and we are assigning the connection object to the driver manager, and here the SQL statement and statement object, and as well as the method to insert the data to the database, which is called execute update. So in which it can accept the string or the string variable. The variable is supposed to be SQL, which is assigned to an SQL statement, and the data type which was given here should match the data type of the columns which was present in the EMP table. And right now we are committing the transaction and closing the connection. So on the next thing we need to compile this one. So java c db connect.java. Yes, its compilation is successful. We can execute this one, connect. Alright, so it is connection established successfully. So it was showing the message something like connection established successfully, and then we can go for database, look out the data. Alright, so here we go. So here it is inserted to the database. This is how the database this is how the Java application is used to insert the data to the database using JDBC API. So these are this one. Okay, so this is up to this tutorial. In the next tutorial we can see how to update the data of the database using Java application.